Welcome into the Triton Nation Network. We have women's and men's tennis. We're going to start with women's doubles matches between Grandview and Iowa Central. This is the home opener for Iowa Central. Having their first tennis match at home. As I said, facing Grandview University. Right now they're warming up, getting ready for the start of play. Iowa Central 0-1 as a team. Grandview comes in at 1-1. Iowa Central wearing white t-shirts, Grandview wearing red. Still waiting them for the official start. As I said, women's and men's singles and doubles today.
All right, and check this out, Reese. The fun part is we actually have one of the guys here from Iowa Central's tennis team. Got a bummed up ankle. He hurt himself up, and he's going to help you commentate today. That's what's really cool. He's actually, I think, one of our number one, number two, number three players. I don't know where he's at, but number two. He says, "I'm number two." He says, "Are you pushing for number one?"
I'm pushing for number one, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Hopefully, I'll get there soon. Pretty soon. I gotta work hard. But with this injury, it's kind of hard right now. But
well, I tell you what, we're pushing for you, and I tell you what, if the ankle doesn't work out, there's going to be a shot for you here in the booth, okay? Well, I tell you what, he's going to help out tonight with the broadcast. So, Reese, Cliff, I'm going to let you guys take it away.
so I'm right here.
I'll go switch it over to one for you. Okay, ready? Go ahead, you're live. We're live. We're on air live. We are broadcasting.
Yeah.
Get and we switch over to the men's tennis side, court number 1. We have Cliff in the booth now, part of the Iowa Central tennis team. So when did you get this injury?
I got this injury on Monday while I was training actually for this meet, and it was just so scary that I would be out for a long time. But the trainer told me that I will be back by about next week, so I'm happy about that.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. So court 1 and 2 is about to start. Here we go.
So we're starting with men's doubles on court 1.
And 2. The forehand missed by Anthony Lecoco of Iowa Central. On court 2. It was a good serve out wide by Manuel Roman, number 1 seed of Iowa Central.
Thirty all now.
No, it's good. Yeah. It's a good game by Iowa Central. First game to Iowa Central 1-0.
So as we start the second game in this men's doubles, Iowa Central playing their first home at game. Cliff, do you know the record?
The right?
Yeah.
No, actually, I just started here, so I gotta study the record a little bit more, you know. Yeah, but they've been doing pretty well from I've been here. So hope for good things this season for Iowa Central. It's a double fall from the Vikings. Another double fall which put Iowa Central ahead in the scores. Okay.
Grandview to serve.
Mhm. It's a good serve from Grandview. So the scores are tied at 1-all. Chase Rosetta of Iowa Central to serve. Great point.
30 love in favor of Iowa Central.
Yeah,
Third game, one game apiece.
yeah.
Looked like that one went out, didn't
Yeah.
it to you?
Yeah. A good return by Grandview right there.
40-15.
15.
Be a second serve.
Another good return by Grandview. Gives a 40-30.
So Iowa Central takes game 3. They're up 2-1 in the first set. As they take a break, we'll switch over to court 5, women's doubles.
Here for Iowa Central, we have Catherine Campos and Diana Ortega. Campos to serve.
So do you know how how good these women tennis players are?
Yeah, these two are very good. They're both from Venezuela and they're representing Iowa Central. Catherine has been here from last year and Diana has just joined the team, so it's been a pretty good time for the Iowa Central girls so far. They've been successful in their last 2 matches, so it's
All
gonna
right.
be good.
We'll come back to the women's doubles later as we switch back to court number 1. Iowa Central leads 2-1 in the first set, men's tennis. So you're looking at court number 1, men's doubles, Iowa Central and Grandview. Grandview serving.
Sorry.
Grandview to serve. It's into the net. It'll be a second serve. That one goes long.
Mm-hmm. The good volley by Grandview.
Okay, that's better. It's actually the other ones that are off. nice color on yours. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna come out and check the color on the other ones. Okay. Camera 1. What's your ND filter on? 1. Take it down to 0. Oh, take it up 2 notches. Take it up to 2. Okay, take it up to 3 one time for me, wait, please. 4. Okay, I don't think so. I'm gonna come down and check something on yours. Okay, camera 3. Check your ND filter. What's it located on? Off. Okay. What on those little toggle switches on the bottom of the body of the camera? You see those? Little silver switches. Okay, there's one that says L, M, and H. I want you to take that to M for me. Okay? What is the next one on? Take it to preset, all the way to the bottom. Okay, now there should be a switch on the side there that says full auto. Okay, is it on full auto or is it on manual? It is off. Okay. What I want you to do is on the front of that camera, closest to the body of the camera, there's a ring. Okay, I want you to turn that for me. Turn it down. Kind of slowly.
Grandview is just hold serve, so Roman is about to serve from Iowa Central.
Go up, please. Keep going up, keep going up, keep going up.
2 games to 1 in favor of the Tritons here at the home opener. Men's doubles. Women's doubles going on as well on court 5. We're in set 1. That one goes wide.
Keep the score.
Yeah.
2 games apiece. Men's doubles. Iowa Central and Grandview.
Turn. This is your turn, man.
So
What a shot that was from Grandview.
that was a great forehand, it looked like. Still 2 games all here in the first set between the Tritons and the Vikings.
A good shot from Rosette from the Tritons.
Viking
Red forehand towards the
Grandview upset it hit it into the net. Should have got it over. Iowa Central up 40-30.
That was a great serve out wide to the backhand side from Roman.
Iowa Central trying to win game 5. Trying to go up 3-2 in the first set. Hoping they can defeat Grandview here in this first set of men's doubles. Iowa Central sends it into the net. Second serve upcoming.
That was a good return from Grandview. Seems like deuce one more time. Good fight is going on out there. Great return from Grandview down the line past Rosette of the Iowa Central. Break point to Grandview.
So Iowa Central to serve.
It was a good shot by Rosette, bringing the scores back to deuce.
So game 5 going to a third deuce. It'll be Iowa Central to serve.
What a point that was. Point going to Grandview. Another break point for them.
They'll serve for the game. They'll serve to go up 3-2 here in the first set.
That was a great shot from Roman, bring the scores back to deuce. They're turning up the heat out there. It's been a great time so far. Great to watch from these guys.
It's been a very fun, good battle here in this 5th game of the set.
Oh yeah.
It'll be a second serve for Iowa Central. First one was out. That one into the net. And another
break point.
So Grandview, their 3rd straight break point. Let's see if they can capitalize on this one.
Another incredible point from both teams.
And back and forth we go.
Yep.
Deuce number 5. Game number 5. Iowa Central to serve.
That's a great serve from Roman, kicker in the back end of the Grandview player. So game point for Iowa Central this time.
So Grandview had 3 straight break points. Now Iowa Central have their second game point of this game. A great volley, and Iowa Central takes game number 5. They take a 3-2 lead in the first set. So they'll take a break.
Let's go
And
over to the ladies court on court number 3.
so this is the women's doubles going on court 5. Grandview hits it out there. Grandview serving on the women's side. We'll bring it back to court 1. Iowa Central leading Grandview 3-2 in the first set. Iowa Central hits it into the net. Grandview up 30-love here in game number 6. That one out. It'll be a second serve for Grandview. It's a nice day for tennis.
Sunny. Oh, it's a very nice day for tennis. Good shot, good return from Rosette. Grandview hit it in the net.
That one goes out. Grandview still with the lead here in this game. Grandview to serve. It'll be another second serve.
It's a great shot from Rosette again, right down in the doubles alley. That was a great forehand from him.
So that keeps the Tritons in this game. Grandview to serve again, up 40-30. That one went out. It'll be second serve.
Second serve. Yeah. That was another amazing return from Chase Rousset of Iowa Central. He's been playing great.
The Grandview server was upset because it was returned right back to him, but couldn't return it back. That serve into the net. It'll be another second serve for Grandview.
That was a double fault from Grandview, which put Iowa Central in the lead. With the break, they're up 4-2.
And a step closer of securing the first set. Iowa Central to serve, up 4-2. That return in the net, 15-love. Be a second serve. Went wide.
Good return from Grandview on the backhand side. 15-all this game. Another good volley from Grandview. Grandview is up in this game by 30-15. Rosette is serving.
So nice return by Iowa Central. Now evens things at 30-all.
Another good serve with missed return from Grandview, which put Iowa Central at 40-30 with a game point to go up with the lead of 5-2. Casual from Chase Rosette there as he missed the volley. So it's back to deuce. Grandview is fighting.
That one into the net. Second serve again. That's returned into the net. It'll be advantage Iowa Central. Another game point.
Iowa Central is up 5-2 on their way to 8 games. So let's switch it over to number 2 doubles match. Looking very competitive for the boys. A double fall from Lekoko.
Nice backhand there to keep it in.
Good point from both teams coming out with a lick from Grandview. Let's switch it back over to court number 1 as Iowa Central leads 5-2. Grandview to serve.
So Iowa Central here will try to close out the first set. Out into the net. Love 15. Iowa Central. Grandview to serve, down Love 15. Be a second serve. Looks like a double fault as that one went wide. Love 30 in favor of the Tritons. That'll be an ace for Grandview as they get back in this game. It's now 15-30. Backhand into the net. 30 all.
What a shot that was from Grandview.
And now they've surged back and are up 40-30. Trying to stay in this set. Down 5-2.
Another great return from Roman of Iowa Central.
And we'll go to the deuce.
Deuce.
That one's out. Be a second serve. Returned way out. Game point for Grandview. Serve into the net. Second serve.
Good point that was from Grandview.
They stay in the set. Now 5-3 in favor of the Tritons. But it's their turn to serve, and they'll serve for the set.
They're going to 8. 8. Yeah. 15 love to the Tritons. Ace from Roman of Grandview. 30 love. Sorry, Roman from Iowa Central. 30 love.
So second serve here for Iowa Central. Up 5 games to 3.
Good serve and good volley from Roman from Iowa Central. Game point. 40-15. Good shot by Grandview.
As they save 1 game point.
Still game point for 6-3. Oh,
Oh,
lucky, but all fancy stuff from Roman of Iowa Central.
got
So Iowa Central is up 6 games to 3.
he got the slice to go
Yeah,
off the net.
yeah. We have just confirmed that they're playing 8 game pro set. So they're gonna continue. So 6 games to 3 to Iowa Central.
So
Yeah.
now we will switch over to the women's doubles. See how that's going.
Campos serving. A double fall from Catherine Campos. Good shot that was from Grandview, right in the doubles alley. Seven two. Okay, to Grandview. Okay. Oh.
So Iowa Central
Leading 7-2 in the women's section. That was a miss volley from Diana Ortega. Good return from Grandview.
Iowa Central trying to win the set here as we switch over back to court 1 in the men's doubles. Iowa Central men's doubles team up 6 games to 3 over Grandview on their way to 8. Grandview serving.
A double fall from Grandview, giving Iowa Central the first point. of this game. Love 15. Good serve, good return, good point from Iowa Central.
Nice forehand across. Nice cross forehand, I guess I'm trying to say. It's now love 30 in favor of the Tritons. Grandview serving. That one goes out. It'll be a second serve.
Double fault again from the Viking. So it's 3 break points for the Tritons. Let's see if Roman can get this return in and capitalize on their break points they have. It was a good serve by Grandview. Roman missing that return. Tritons with 2 break points again.
So Cliff, I know you play a lot of tennis. Do you watch any tennis?
Yes, I do. I watch a lot of tennis, especially because the US Open is going on right now.
That's right.
And my favorite player is in the semifinals right now, Rafael Nadal.
I watch him too.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
my favorite player.
He's a great player. Another miss from Iowa Central, 40-30. Grandview's fighting back. Still 1 point for Iowa. They finally broke Grandview. No, Iowa Central with a commanding lead of 7-3. Chase Rosset to serve for the match. Let's see if he can keep his head in the game and bring Iowa Central to the victory. Was a good serve from Iowa Central. Grandview missing the return.
Be a second serve now for Iowa Central.
Rosette with the pickup volley, but he's just missed it long. 15 all. Oh.
A return attempt into the net. It'll now be 15-30 favor of Grandview.
That was a great kick serve by Rosette, but even better return from Grandview. Backhand return down the line, passing Roman in the alley.
So now 2 game points for Grandview to stay in the set.
Oh, Grandview has broken. So now it's 7-4 for Iowa Central. Grandview is still fighting.
So now 7 games 7 games to 4 in favor of the Tritons, and Grandview will serve to stay in the set.
Let us switch over to the girls match as the boy taking a break. Number 3 girls play doubles Iowa Central versus Grandview.
Forehand by Grandview. goes long.
Good return from Grandview.
Nice backhand too. As we will switch it back to court one with Iowa Central up 7 games to 4. And Grandview serving to stay in the set. Now second serve for the Vikings.
What a return that was from Chase Rosette. Rushing Grandview. 15 love.
So it'll be second serve again.
Missed return from Rosette of Iowa Central. Vikings are fighting, trying to get back into this match.
15 all.
Great return from Roman of Iowa Central. What a volley that was from Grandview. Looking very sharp at the net in black. Grandview looking good.
This is like CBS. This is like in the trailer. Oh my goodness. I'm in a shit pot of filming all these, can't you? Look at this.
Another top class point with Iowa Central
Where's the,
getting that win.
Where's the dial and I can do that? This will be fun. Very nice. Very nice.
Very strong backhand by Grandview. But the point did go to Iowa Central. Grandview serving once again. Hitting the net and dropping in, but a let service will redo the first. Out into the net. Now it'll be a second service.
A double
And-
fault from Grandview. Iowa Central looking strong. Chase Rosette and Manuel Roman in commanding lead. What a point that was. Quite magnificent. Closing out the match. Iowa Central with the victory of 8 games to 4. That was definitely an exciting match from both teams.
So that men's double match is over. It looks to me that all the
Doubles match has been
there's a little action on court number 3. take a little break and come back?
We're going to a break, so we're gonna start the singles afterwards.
Okay. And we're back on the Triton Nation Network. Ready for singles action. Doubles are done with. This is court 1 you're looking at.
Two number one players from both teams kicking it off here. Seems like Iowa Central leading at 1-0 over Grandview. Grandview to serve.
Nice volley going.
What a rally that was from both guys. Manuel Roman prevailed in the end from Iowa Central.
Both strong forehands and backhands with
Right.
some slices in between.
A variety of everything these guys have.
Another backhand. Looked like it caught the back line. Think the point went to Iowa Central.
Good serve from the number one player from Grandview. This match looking like it's going to be a great one this evening.
Big forehand. Another slice. Backhand.
What a shot that was from Roman. A great big volley from out of the air. Great points have been played so far in this
Now,
match.
out into the net. Be a second serve.
So, what a shot that was from Manuel Roman.
Another great volley. Got the backhand down the side. A great return by Grandview. And Roman just finishes it off with the strong forehand.
Another good serve that was from Grandview. Good fight from Grandview. That's one game all of what looks to be a very, very fascinating match on our hands right here this evening. Another wide serve from Roman coming into the net, but missed by the Grandview player. It seems to be that Roman has been aggressive from earlier on, knowing that this Grandview player is a very good player, so you have to be aggressive from early in the match in order to become victorious at the end.
So now 15 love. Strong forehand down the line.
Another great point from both guys, electrifying the crowd.
Roman did a great job of making the Grandview player run straight down the baseline and then ending it with that slice at the net to get the Iowa Central point.
It was a superb shot.
Be a second serve. Nice return on the backhand, but Grandview finishes it off with the strong forehand. It'll be a Viking point.
Good point from the Grandview player. Having Roman all over the court, showing great athleticism.
Roman looked to get it cross court, but just couldn't get it over the net. Iowa Central to serve again. Down the right baseline. So they'll switch sides as Iowa Central wins this game, and Iowa Central leads 2-1.
As we switch over to the number 2 singles boys match, men's. This one is Chase Rosette of Iowa Central playing against the Grandview number 2.
That'll be
Second serve from Rosette.
and we'll switch back over to court number 1. The Tritons leading Grandview here 2-1. Grandview serving. Grandview still serving here at court number 1. That one into the net. Be a second serve.
Good ball from the Grandview player. High top spin over the head of Roman as he pushes it long.
Now another second serve upcoming.
Another great top spin ball from a Grandview player over the head of Roman.
So that evens things out at 2 games all. Now Roman will serve to start game 5. Roman gets the point. It'll be 15-love.
That was a great volley from Roman.
A nice slice to the right side. Grandview returns it just wide. Now 30-love.
What a shot from Roman again. Inside out forehand. putting pressure on his Granville opponent.
Gotta say, that was a great forehand. Now 40 love. Grandview, a nice return. Now 40-15. To end the net. Second serve for Roman. 2 game points.
Good shot that was from the Grandview opponent. Good return down the line, passing Roman.
So now 40-30.
Another amazing four. Oh, did he call it out? Oh, yeah, he did. That one looked close.
So now the Grandview players saved all 3 game points. Deuce. Looks like second serve.
What a shot that was from the Grandview player. Another great forehand. Cross court, passing Roman.
And now from being down love 40, Grandview has a game point. Into the net. Second serve.
Great shot from Roman. Grandview player had to stretch for that forehand, missing it long.
Back to deuce.
Deuce again. Back to deuce. Deuce. No. What a shot that was. Grandview #1 player jumping into that backhand cross court. Magnificent. Break point right here for Grandview. Roman saved and another break point. Going back to deuce again.
Are you surprised by the performance of these 2 players?
Definitely not surprised as they're both #1 players of both teams. So the level is expected to be very high. Been a great start so far to this match. Entertaining everybody. Seems like Roman missed that shot. Looking like another break point to the Grandview team. Deuce. Another deuce. Pretty long game out there. Seems like this match is gonna be a long one. Two grinders from the baseline. Looked like Roman missed that forehand again.
2 games all in the match.
Deuce again.
Back and forth.
Advantage Roman as the Grandview player missed it in the net. Deuce again. Roman missing that shot. I see him flexing that leg. Probably telling himself to wake up. Legs need to wake up and move those feet a lot more so he can get behind the ball even quicker. Great volley from Roman. Advantage. Roman game point.
And let's see if he can capitalize on another break point. He had 3 straight break points once in this game.
And Roman did hold. And now Roman leads 3-2 in this highly contested battle against the Grandview opponent.
So, we'll switch to court number 5. Another singles match between Iowa Central and Grandview. Grandview serving over on this court. Now we'll switch it back over to Roman on court number 1. Another great volley going between these two players.
Roman barely missing that shot, giving the Grandview opponent the first point of this game. Highly contested battle.
Roman of Iowa Central with the 3 to 2-game lead in the singles match.
Roman putting that heavy topspin ball against a Grandview opponent.
Grandview to serve.
Roman stepping in and taking control at the point like a professional player.
Both players utilize the forehand and backhand.
Very well.
Roman very good at the slice. Now double fault on Grandview. Gives Iowa Central another point.
Great point again from both guys. As we see the Grandview player coming out on top right there. This battle is very hot. Hot in this hot sun.
How hard is it to play in the sun?
Very, very hard. Sometimes players suffer from sunburns and cramping and all type of stuff in the sun. That's a great shot. That's why in tennis, people encourage you to work a lot on the physical aspect of your game, because matches can range between 1 to even 5 hours. Good serve from the Grandview player.
That one goes wide. It'll be a second serve.
Roman looking very good out there as he's taking control of the point. Grandview player looking very good also, retrieving and showing great athleticism.
This will be another second serve for Grandview.
Good point from the Grandview player as Roman missed that shot. And Grandview staying alive here in this match. Yeah.
Another great volley between these two players as Roman ends it by going down the line. Back corner with that forehand. I believe it's back to deuce. Be a second serve now for Grandview. It'll be another advantage for the Grandview player. Back to deuce as Grandview hits it into the net. Second serve.
Advantage to Grandview. Three games all in this highly contested battle. Roman to serve. What a point that was. Both players went back and forth.
Grandview comes up with that point.
Roman called that ball out.
This is the Iowa Central home opener. First home matches. Three games all in this match, with three other games going on. We're focused on this one on court one.
Grandview got that one. Take a little break and get that. Come back. Good.
Oh, yeah. Pretty long game right here.
Grandview, a great forehand down the line, gains the point.
Looks like a break point for Grandview. back to deuce.
Point to Grandview as that one's into the net. Roman to serve. Roman of Iowa Central and others taking on Grandview University. Double matches earlier. These are singles going on all around the courts today. Grandview serving. Roman hits it down the line, but out. Be a point to Grandview. The strong forehand goes wide for Roman. Another point to Grandview. Forehand, cross court. Sliced back, but into the net by Roman. And Grandview will take that game. Now Roman to serve for the new game. Be a second serve for Roman. It's a double serve. A double. Another forehand by Grandview. Back and forth. Great volley that goes down the line. Roman gets the point for Iowa Central. Now 15 all. Second serve for Roman. Roman tried to get there, but can't. Almost. But hits it into the net. The point goes to Grandview. 15-30. Four game to 3 lead for Grandview here in the match. So Grandview grabs that game. We'll switch it over to court number 5. Another singles match. Iowa Central and Grandview. Grandview the one serving here in this match. Back to court 1. Grandview to serve. Grandview leads 5-3. Mountain goes long. Now 30 left. Favor of Grandview. Game point for Grandview. Hits it into the net. Second service. So now Grandview takes another game. They're up 6-3. Ramon hits it way long. Love 15. Grandview leading this match 6-3 over Iowa Central. Hits that forehand down the line. Roman to serve again for Iowa Central. So Grandview takes another match. We'll switch it over to court number 2 now. All right, nothing there, I guess. Over to court number 5. Iowa Central serving. Now back to court 1. Grandview, the one serving here in this game. Forehand goes long by Rahman, point to Grandview. Now second serve for Grandview, up 15 love. Point to Roman, 15 all. Down into the net. Roman has the next points, now 15-30 in favor of the Tritons, with Grandview serving. That return goes long from Roman. That ends a good volley between the two players. Now 30 all. That forehand goes into the net by Roman. Now 40-30 in favor of Grandview. Good volley going. And that running return is missed as it's going into the net. That forces deuce. Roman upset as that one goes long. Game point, Grandview. Nice job by Roman, saving the game point by approaching the net. Back to deuce. That one out again. Another game point for Grandview. So Grandview takes another game. It'll be Roman on to serve for Iowa Central. Two great backhands by Roman, but a powerful forearm down the line to win the point for Grandview. Love 15. Nice point for Roman as he serves. It'll be his second serve now. 15 love for Oman. Crazy return by Roman and a great return back by Grandview, but that one goes out of bounds, goes long. It'll be 30 love. So we'll now switch sides. As we do that, we'll take you to court number 2. Rally going on there. Grandview just into that volley. Bring it back to court number 1. Grandview serving. Switching sides here on court number 1. Also on court 5, we're switching sides as well. So we'll head back to court 1. Where it is a 4-3 game. Roman to serve. Or hand down the line, return. A nice job at the net by Roman. Back and forth at the net. Forehand after forehand. But Roman gets the point. Little break on court 1. We will send it over to court number 5. Central to serve. Forehand back by Grandview. Now backhand. Stays in, returns it. Backhand by Iowa Central down the line, hits the line. Nice sliding serve. Iowa Central gets it back, but the backhand is in the net. Now back to court 1. Excuse me, we'll stay here at court 5 for the Snicks volley. Nice forehand, a lobbing forehand there by Grandview. A strong backhand that's lined out. Another Iowa Central point. They're on court 5 now. We'll send it back to court 1. Grandview to serve. That'll be an ace. Start this next game. 15 love. Nice forehand. Backhanded is out of bounds by Ramon. Forehands. Back and forth. That one also goes out. 40 love. Grandview to serve. So Grandview takes that game. Now Iowa Central to serve. $15 love. Nice backhand to keep it in play. Another nice one. Some nice backhands to keep it in play, but Ramon sends it into the net. Now 15 all. Be a second serve. That one goes long. It's now 15-30. Now 30 all. Ramon very upset. He knew he had that one, but just hit it wide, and now it's 30-40. Well, they're going to say it's game by Grandview. Now Grandview to serve. Will be a second serve. Forehand down the line. Just turned by Grandview. Back and forth. Forehands now backhand by Ramon. And he sends that one into the net. Grandview now 30 love. Grandview leads 6 games to 3. First to 8 games and win by 2 wins the match. Grandview looking for that. So Grandview wins another game. We'll send it to court number 5. Grandview to serve. Little slice backhand. No lining backhand. Put some power into that one. Just flew right over the Iowa Central player's head, but out of bounds. It was hit so hard, it flew out of bounds. Iowa Central gets the easy point. Another backhand. Some backhands by both players. There's a forehand. Good volley here. Here in court 5. Backhand. We're in. There's a slice. Nice job to get it to return. Straight down forehand. And got the line cross court. Nice forehand by Iowa Central. We'll now get it back to court 1. Ramon, the slice backhand. Now back the other way. Back again. Ramon let it bounce. Sends it the other way for the point. Ramon serves. Backhand slice. And backhanded down the line by Grandview to gain the point. Ramon. Forehand straight down the line. Very powerful as he gains the point for that strong forehand down the line. Trying to stay in this match against Grandview. As I said earlier, doubles matches were done a while ago. Now singles are getting closed up. Couple of the matches done with. These two are the only ones left playing. Grandview now with a serve. That return lands on the line by Ramon, and he sends it cross court for the point. Good volley going between these two players. Backhands. Backhand down the line by Ramon. Returned. A forehand return. And he puts it cross court for another point. How about Ramon? Great usage of the court. Down the line, cross court, slice over the net. He's used all of those in this match so far. You could also say the same for the Grandview player. Sends that one into the net. It'll be a second serve. Grandview to serve. That one goes long on the return by Iowa Central. Grandview serves again. That was wide, so he'll do it again. Second serve. Mon returns. And that one was already out, I believe. Point goes to Grandview. Send it to court 5 now. Grandview to serve as well. Sends it into the net. Backhand down the right side. Nice turn by Grandview. And gets that to drop in. Point for Iowa Central. Go back to court 1. Iowa Central on Grandview. Just the 2 matches left. Ramon serving. On the backhand cross court. Forehand back across the court by Grandview. Ramon hit that one out. Said it touched the line, but won't get the call. Second serve now. And a good forehand that is played wide. Grandview couldn't return it. Be a point for Ramon and the Tritons. That one goes out wide by Grandview. Another point for Iowa Central. Ramon to serve. Looks like that one caught the line. It'll be a point for Grandview. Be a second serve for Ramon. One goes down the line. Couldn't tell if it was in or out. Believe it was in. Game goes to Iowa Central if it was. Grandview now serving. It'll be the second serve. Forehand down the line. Returned by Grandview. Now back and forth. Backhand. That one, I believe, was in. Grandview now up 15-love here in this new game. So the match is over on court 5. So this one is the final game of men's tennis going on. So with Ramon hitting that one long, that does it for the match. As Grandview takes the match 8-5. This has been a broadcast of men's and women's tennis on the Triton Nation Network.